What's up, everyone? Average Joe back here with more of our circumnavigation of the globe. We're getting into the second leg, which is Binghamton, where we landed on the previous episode, and we're flying up to Buffalo. So there's the nav log right here. So I'll catch you guys in the cockpit. All right, here we go in the cockpit. Getting ready to take off from Binghamton. All right, they gave us an altitude of 6,000 feet for our takeoff, our initial departure. And I do want to do 2,000 feet a minute, just so we can get up to our altitude a little more quickly. And then we got to do the airport heading mode as always. And then we'll flip on to nav mode as soon as we clear the runway. Alright, beautiful day here in Binghamton. Hardly any wind, no clouds. Looks good. Alright, emergency brake is off. Full throttle is coming. And away we go to Buffalo, which is 129.94 nautical miles away. So not as far as Waterbury to Binghamton. There we go, should be a V1. There we go, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. We're going to flip on the, let's get a little bit of rudder there so we can line up with the middle of the runway. And there we go, we got the autopilot on. Hit the Y button on the Xbox controller. And as soon as we clear the runway here, we're going to go in nav mode. There we go. I hate when the cursor thing doesn't show up right away. Make sure we get our right barometric pressure. I forgot to do that on the last one. Alright, and we're going into nav mode. There we go, so we got a hard left turn coming. I forgot to put the wind on too before we departed. I like option 2. The direction and the speed. Press do it before I take off from now on. So here we go. We are underway with the second leg of our circumnavigation of the globe. And over to Buffalo, then we're going to go down Buffalo, probably to Cleveland. I'm looking Cleveland, Toledo, somewhere up in northeast Ohio. Thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Much appreciated as always. If you are new to the channel, thank you for finding my little corner of YouTube. It's your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, comment. I interact with everyone in the comments. So yeah, let's sit back, enjoy this flight. So as always, if you guys didn't catch the previous episode, what we're going to do, I'm going to be with you for the takeoff, then I'm going to be with you for the cruise, and then the approach, and then obviously the landing. And then we'll be in Buffalo before you know it, home of the Buffalo Bills, which might be the Super Bowl favorites going into next season. You know, I'd love to see you. I'm not a Bills fan, by no stretch. I'm a Washington, whatever the hell we're called now, fan. It's Commanders. I still call them the Redskins or the R words, just old habit. The football team. Yeah, I think the Bills are going to have a big season coming up. I mean, they were so damn close. They were 13 seconds away last year from beating the Chiefs. You know, they give Patrick Mahomes too much time. It's got to be 0-0-0 on the clock. Alright, so we got our first step up there to 12,000 feet. I'm going to be more mindful this episode of the barometric pressure, just so I can keep a watch on that. We have accurate altitudes. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Not positive. I'm not a pilot. I am learning though, so hopefully by the time I circumnavigate the globe, I will be a seasoned vet. I was looking a little bit. Alaska, once you get to Alaska, that's not going to be too bad. But from Alaska to Russia is going to be a pain in the ass, I think. There's not too many airports in eastern Russia. I definitely got to do my research there. I mean, that's a few legs down the road. I mean, we're still in New York, which is the state that borders the state I'm currently in. That'll be probably the next couple weeks. We'll be over in Alaska. It's a 9 a.m. flight here out of Binghamton. So I think I'm going to do like 3, 9, 12, 3, 6. I don't know if I want to do a nighttime flight. I don't know how visually appealing that would look for you guys. But I'm trying to match up at least the flight time, maybe give an extra hour to get the plane ready and then leave. I'm trying to kind of create like a real world thing with this. Alright, I will catch you guys when we get up to cruise altitude. I'm sure we'll get the clearance up to 20,000 feet very soon, as soon as we hit 12, so I'll catch you guys up there. Alright, we are approaching our cruise altitude of 20,000 feet. We are over one of the Finger Lakes. That is Ithaca, New York, down there. Back in my coaching days, I spent some time in Ithaca. We played Cornell, which I think is right on that road coming out of the Finger Lake. Or maybe that patch next to the Finger Lake is Cornell. I know every time we played there, it snowed or iced or it was cold and windy. So yeah, I've been all the way out here, but it was a bus trip, not a flight. So it was like a 5-hour bus trip from Connecticut to Ithaca, New York. I think that's where we stayed in Binghamton, and we drove up to Ithaca after that. As you can see, Buffalo's 104 nautical miles away. We're over the Finger Lakes region, just past the first one. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit, 26 miles an hour, almost a headwind. So I'm bouncing up and down a little bit of turbulent. Other than that, I mean, there's no clouds in the sky whatsoever. It is absolutely stunning. I don't know what these Finger Lakes are called. Do they have names, or if it's Finger Lake 1, 2, 3? There's Finger Lake 1 with Ithaca. Ithaca's that city you see right at the bottom of it. Cornell's around here somewhere. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for their football stadium. They have a unique looking stadium. And there's Finger Lake number 2, right there to my right off my right wing, right in front. And 3, 4, and I think there's 5 of them. I think. So we go. I mean, we're gonna be in this line for a while until we get about 40 miles out, I believe. Alright, we have been given our instructions to descend. Oh wow, 3,500. So we're getting down there. It was 6.
Descend and maintain 3,500 feet. Expect ILS.
So yeah, maybe 2,000 was too aggressive. Maybe I should do 1,000. We're gonna get down there soon and just kind of hover over people's houses at 3,000 feet. That's okay. There's Canadaga. Here are all the Finger Lakes. We fast. Heading over to Lake Erie. Wind's starting to die down a little bit, which is good. Alright, so Golf Echo Echo is the transition, so I will catch you guys once we are on our final approach and land. Hopefully it doesn't screw up like last time. Alright, so we've been at 3,500 feet for the last like 15 nautical miles. I got down a little too quickly. I gotta work on that, but hey, I'm still learning. So we're 14 nautical miles away from the runway. And there's our turn to line up with the runway. And I'm hoping the ILS picks up automatically like it has, except for the last episode. So I'm hoping that was just a blip in the radar where the TBM didn't pick it up, but we will find out shortly. You'll see that magenta line on the navigation flip to green on my what do you call that? Primary flight display, PFD, right in front of me, right in front of the yoke. So that's what I'm waiting on. I did change the barometer to what it said. I think it was 30.21, 30.21.
Echo 13, you are 13 miles southeast of Buffalo. Contact Buffalo Tower on 120.5 when inbound.
Okay.
Tower on 120.5, Daher Echo 1 tree.
Let's make sure you didn't give me my
Buffalo Tower Daher
altimeter.
Juliet Oscar Echo 1 tree, 12 miles southeast, inbound ILS runway tree to approach.
Daher Juliet Oscar Echo 1 tree Buffalo Tower. Altimeter tree 0.20, wind 234 at 7.
302, alright, that's what I got.
Runway tree to approach.
Buffalo Tower Daher Juliet Oscar
Alright, you see,
Echo
they
1
pick it
tree,
up.
inbound
We're on
ILS
localizer.
runway tree to approach.
You see my PFD went to
Juliet
green.
Oscar Echo 1 tree Buffalo Tower. Altimeter tree 0.20, wind 234 at 8. Cleared ILS runway tree to approach.
Buffalo Tower Daher Juliet Oscar Echo 1 tree, inbound
It's gonna be a little bit closer before I go into approach mode and VNAV.
Juliet Oscar Echo 1 tree Buffalo Tower. Altimeter tree 0.20, wind 234 at 8. Cleared ILS runway tree to approach.
Alright, let's go VNAV. We're clear for the approach.
ILS runway tree to approach Daher Echo 1 tree.
Let's put on our approach. If I can get there with the Xbox controller, there we go. So we're gonna take this bad boy all the way in pretty much. All I gotta do is manage the throttle a little bit. I do need to slow down. 166 knots right now. Or the true airspeed's 166. There you go, gear down, first set of flaps. And we'll just have a smooth landing. Alright, line this thing up. There's the glide slope. Kind of right in the middle, right where we want to be. And we're looking good. Plane's flying itself, everything's working like it should. There's Buffalo over there.
Cleared to land runway tree 2.
Alright, there we go, cleared to land.
Cleared to land runway tree to Daher Echo 1 tree.
Now I gotta figure out, is this where I want to hit the approach and VNAV right here? Or did I do a good time? I guess I gotta do a little more research on that. If you know, let me know in the comments. Did I hit the VNAV and approach too early? Do I have to wait for runway clearance before I do that stuff? So, still learning. Let me know in the comments if you know. I mean, it's working out fine right now. I mean, the glide slope's right in the middle. So we're right on target. Looks like a school we're flying over in there. Or a prison. I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe a school. We'll go for the school. It's a nice little town. Nice little area up here. Home of the Bills. And Josh Allen. Got Orchard Park. I don't know where the hell Orchard Park is in relation to this. I think it's more north. There's Buffalo all the way over there. What's that right there? Lancaster. It's a nice little area right here. Looks flat too. I know they get absolutely crushed with snow off of Lake Erie. That lake effect snow. I remember a few years ago they got like 5 or 6 feet. Like people's houses got buried. I mean, I'm gonna ride this as far close as I can. Glide slope is a little below me. I'm a little high right now. I think that's what it means when the glide slope's below the center line. Baseball fields everywhere. I want to be between 80 and 90 knots to land. So let's back the throttle down a little bit. We're at 97 right now. And I will go idle as soon as we cross the threshold of the runway. We're looking golden right now. Definitely not 1,200 feet up. That's for damn sure. Just wanted to double check. Definitely not 1,000 feet up, so we got that issue again. I gotta figure out the altimeter. They're going right over this little business right here. Right over the roof. Let's go idle engines right here, which is the A and the B button on the Xbox controller. Let it float down. It'll flare up at the number, and then we're just gonna coast it down. So the big blocks right here. And that was a damn good landing, if I do say so myself. A little reverse throttle on there. Let's go. That was a damn good landing. Hot damn. I'm proud of that landing. I did pretty damn good. Man, that was a good landing. Usually I come crashing down to the ground like just. I thought that was pretty smooth. All right, so we get a taxi. We're in that little building over there to the right. That's where the final destination is. Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's like 2 of our trip around the world. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Check out my other videos as well. There's going to be more MLB The Show coming. There's going to be more Grid Legends coming. And F1 2022 will be coming to the channel at some point in the near future. So make sure you stay up to date with all my videos. I appreciate the support, and I will catch you guys later. We're going to park this thing over here. And then we're going to head down to Cleveland in the next episode. I'll catch you guys then. Thanks for watching.
Echo 1 tree contact ground on 1 tree 3.2.
1 tree 3.2 for Daher Echo 1 tree.